From the home village to the builder base to your third village. Welcome, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host, Galadon, and it's true, but it's not. Don't get alarmed. There's not a true third village in the game. Yes, 6-star attacks are going to be real. Let's break this down because it's a crazy update announcement from the Clash of Clans dev team, which means now more than ever, it is critical. Okay, it's cool if you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications and be ready for the earliest and most accurate update information. And using creator code Galadon anytime you make a purchase in any Supercell game goes a long way to keep the channel and the streams coming your way. Thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate it. But let's talk about the crazy changes that are happening in the builder base. Now, if you just came for the new footage, feel free to fast forward to 2 minutes 20 seconds in today's video, but you would miss my cool breakdown of some of the changes that are coming. Now, we know, of course, they are doing away with what you see on the screen right now, versus battles, which I am very happy with. They're also apparently doing away with some of the troops. There are going to be fewer troops that are more powerful, and they're going to have individual abilities, and we will see that in just a minute as well. So trying to make the attacks less spammy, trying to bring players back to the builder base. We'll see if this works or not. I'm excited because, okay, yes, there are actually going to be 3 villages, sort of. There's a 2-stage attack that happens in the Builder Hall side, and of course also Builder Hall 10, I believe, has been rumored to be released at the same time that this update does. So we'll get rid of this eternal waiting, did I win, did I lose, did I get crushed, and just the general frustration of 3 versus battles a day. I don't know how the loot progression is going to be, but obviously that is something we'll find out about very soon, and we can expect that the Clash dev team has done its absolute utmost to make this appealing to everybody. But let's move on and take a look at the newly released footage from my buddy Petri on the Clash of Clans team. These are first images of the new dual base system. You can see there's the old builder base. Here's the new builder base, and that's right. Okay, so it's not like you have 3 villages. It's actually that the Builder Hall village has been divided into 2. And so you can actually strategically shift your defenses and other buildings from one village to the other with certain limitations on exactly how much can be removed from either base, with the idea that, yes, you have to stop a player from attacking both and try to stop attackers from grabbing 6 stars. Now, of course, we are also getting a first look at some other very unusual things, like what appears to be a mortar on wheels. I'm thinking mortar meets flame flinger style effect, but also you see there's abilities, there's a range, and it looks like an X-bow highlighted in red in the middle of this base. But okay, so here's the key, and this is just, again, scratching the surface of the entire Builder Hall update. You have to get 6 stars to be a perfect attacker. 3 stars on each half or each portion of the newly designed Builder Hall. So it does definitely create a whole new depth of strategy in that the troops that you use in the first attack, apparently any that are surviving get returned to your deployment bar. It says they're healed slightly and then they become available for the second attack. So yes, we are aiming for 6 stars, 200% damage in these attacks. And I don't know, I hope that it's enough to get players excited about it. With the change, think and remember the change to the troops. Fewer troops, more powerful troops with abilities. You can see that mortar looking thing on the bottom left is confused. It looks like it's been deployed permanently. It can't move. So obviously there's going to be different functions for different troops. But did you see that? Did you see all of the troops kind of get sucked back up and recalled? Now, you'll notice that what happened here is there was a cut to the second half of the attack. So obviously there will be some mechanics as far as watching your troops move from that first attack back into your deployment bar. Maybe they're healed up part way. I'm not sure exactly how much healing they will receive. And then you have a smaller army because it's the leftover troops from the first attack to use in the second attack to try to achieve 6 stars. And this is where it gets weird. Look at the bottom right, as there's already 3 stars and the damage is now going over 100%. So yes, indeed, this is the world's first 6-star attack ever conducted in Clash of Clans, and all of us will be striving for 6-star attacks, at least those of us who are going to be participating in the Builder Hall play after the update. Hopefully people will want to give it a try. I think it's cool, it's different. I love the graphical look of the tunnel connecting the 2 halves or the 2 segments or the 2 phases of the Builder Hall, and the idea that you can balance between the 2. This is obviously going to make strategy on both the offense and the defense much more involved, much more interesting, and of course, I always expect to see players thinking outside the box. And what the heck is happening to the mortar troops at the top and the bottom, right? They apparently, once they lock down, they can no longer move, and nothing is within range. So you see the question mark. And they both just started. Okay, so the lockdown must be temporary. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but these are the things that will be explained to us in the future. And pretty cool to watch the changing mechanics of Builder Hall troops. Now the attack wraps up, 193%, 197, here it comes, there it is, 200% damage, and that's gonna be weird to see. But we will get used to it, right? Just like everything else in Clash. Now let's take a quick close-up, zoomed-in look at some of the troops. See the expo top right, see these weird mortar cannons over here, and let's talk about whether or not you're going to try it. Now, I think most everybody is going to at least give it a try. The question is the progress forward going to be as painful as it was to get maxed Builder Hall 9? The walls, insanely painful at 3 attacks loot limited per day unless you spend a massive amount of gems. So these are the other changes and balances that I hope are coming to the Builder Hall along with what we have learned so far. But what do you think, Galafam? Leave your questions, comments, and concerns down below. Thank you for sticking around all the way to the end of today's episode. You know you are the true hashtag Galafam. That's why I love thinking about it and appreciate every single one of you every single day. So get out there, make the best of the rest of your day. Week 1 thing, be kind to other people. I almost applied. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon, 1 village, 2 villages, 3 villages. Where will they stop? 17?